Hello everyone from a reasonably warm Oviedo, Asturias, northern Spain. Unfortunately I cannot be with you in Dublin as I've taken a new teaching post here. Our last Solomon will fill you in on the work we've been doing with the Belfast programme, Burke and Hapani. I started with the Belfast Unemployment Resource Centre as soon as I finished my CELTA with International House Belfast at the end of March and joined Arthur McKeown in teaching absolute beginners with the Belfast programme the very next day in the Belfast Islamic Centre. So, although only a year into my English teaching career, I have worked in computer science, multimedia and web development roles for the past 8 years, and I was glad to see that technology was to be used in teaching all of our students. For the Hapani classes, a WhatsApp group conversation was already in place with most of the students, Arthur, Solomon and Aisling Cartmill at Burke, and we found this became a very useful tool in teaching when not actually in the class. So WhatsApp was used, although not many students had access to a desktop or laptop PC, or even a landline internet connection. Everyone already owned smartphones of sorts. These were usually Android devices. So WhatsApp works across all major platforms, Apple, Android and Windows Phone, and it can work on all levels of phone in the market. So that includes the cheap and basic entry-level Android phones up until the latest iPhones. It's also a very cheap application in that the first year of use is free and then it costs 69p thereafter. So although the most obvious reason to set this up was to use a group conversation with the students to inform them of class times and location, due to WhatsApp's use of multimedia, it soon became clear that we could carry out a wide range of activities when not actually in the classroom, to revise some subjects we just covered in class. For example, one exercise was to take a photograph of our fridge and its contents and send that to the group so that all students had a go at naming all the items that we had or didn't have. For example, I have milk, bread and cheese, but I need more butter. It was also used on a regular basis to state what each of us was doing at night and what we had for dinner. So for example, Arthur and myself would send everyone a message saying, "Tonight I had for dinner chicken and rice, now I am reading a book." And we would get replies from all the students on what they were doing and what they had for dinner each night. WhatsApp also lends itself to uploading audio and video, where at times we would speak to the students with welcoming messages. For example, "Hello everyone, how are you today? I am very well, thank you." And students would all reply. We were also able to send them photos of places around Northern Ireland and Ireland, not just Belfast, as some of them had never left the city limits before and had never been around the country, so we were able to show them other sites along with more greenery, which the students all seemed to enjoy, and then were able to plan day trips after that. With reading student replies, we weren't only able to gauge the students' understanding of a topic, but it was also a good test of spelling. Although we had given them writing exercises, it's also slightly different when they're trying to teach or type a new language on a smartphone screen. So we were able to gauge spelling levels as the course progressed. And although WhatsApp application itself was used primarily for extracurricular contact with the students and a notice board for any change in class times or location, it also became a means of all students using the conversational thread as a means of announcing news. On 2 separate occasions this summer, we've had students announce the births of children while on the application, which allowed everyone to reply with congratulations along with photographs and plenty of audio messages for mother and child. So although there was a learning element to it, we were able through WhatsApp, this simple application, to create a small community in the palm of our students' hand and allow everyone to be reachable, even if some had moved on from that classes themselves. So thank you very much.